So many of you know that I use Sony cameras, a Sony A1 and an A7R4 normally are the two cameras that I would go for. So let's start with the go-to for doing everything. If I've only got a single lens, I will take this 24-240, brilliant for doing things like the Great Wall, where you're having to hike a long way, where you need to work really fast. I use it for sort of run and gun documentary as well. Not the fastest of lens, but it is something that is solid, it will work, it will get me the shot when I need it. Now normally I would have a two camera setup. I'd have one on each shoulder, the wide on one side and a long on the other. For the wide I would normally go with the 16-35. This is a 2.8 lens, so super fast, some nice bokeh, and it just works seamlessly for the kind of work that I want to do if I need anything wide. Of course, this camera has got a 1.4 crop, so I can extend this to a 50mm if I'm needing to stretch and I'm starting on 70 or 100 with these lenses. The other is a 50mm 1.2. This is an absolutely beautiful lens for doing portraits or for doing interviews with. It is has an incredible bokeh. It just looks absolutely silky smooth when I use it, but it is a one-trick pony, so I will only take it if I've got a sit-down interview or a reason where I really want that shallow depth of field. On the long side, I have two lenses that I'll gravitate to. A 70-200, this is a pretty well everything workhorse. It's quite a heavy lens, but it's a 2.8 lens. So I have a nice wide aperture that I can work with. That will be on my second body. And between this and this, when I'm working together, I've got pretty well everything covered. And remember with the 1.4 crop, this is going to go to a 300 more or less when I extend it out. Now that's okay for most sort of general types of shooting, but if I need a bit of extra reach, particularly when I'm doing sport, football, or for rugby, for example, I'll go with a longer lens. This is the 100-400. I'm going to sacrifice some aperture. It's not a fixed aperture lens. It's, I think, f4 variable to about f6.7, something like that. So I'm not able to get the same kind of depth of field that I'll be able to get with this one, but it has got a long reach and it's not too heavy. I might rent a 300 2.8 if I really am going to push the boat out for a very special event, but between these two I've normally got a long lens covered. And that's it. It's these 5 lenses that I'll pretty well always gravitate to depending on the job that I'm doing.